Hello, welcome to the analytical essay map format. This is the system we're going to be using for our formal writing throughout the year on open responses, essays, even on the research paper. And it's designed to give you a logical way to think about your writing so that your writing itself becomes better. You're not going to take notes on this first presentation. I'm just going over the basics here. So listen up and have an open mind. Jot down any questions you might have. Here we go. So why learn this format? Well, like I said, it works. Okay, there's a couple quotes here from former students, and as one of them said, I feel I am better prepared for next year because the MIP-SIP-STUI format will always keep my essays organized, and also it makes it a ton easier to write. That's the goal. I have writers, former students who are in college and beyond, who tell me they still use this format. So it can really help you. Now, before we get into that, what is an analytical essay? It isn't a book summary or a report or a review. All right, those things are just proving you read something, where you just sort of spit back what you've already heard or what you read. We're going beyond that. All right, we're talking about an essay that focuses on something literary, the theme, conflicts, some sort of literary element, and you're presenting a focused argument about it. Right? So you're making your case, an argument that you support using details and evidence from the text, which you then explain. All right, that is an analytical essay. So what's the essay map? What it does is it takes something pretty abstract, writing an essay, and gives you a structure. It's a visual, easy to remember format, and in it, each and every sentence has a purpose and connects to the main idea of your essay. All right, so this will make your writing clearer and more focused. Better supporting details. You won't have stray sentences that don't actually prove anything and that distract the reader. Now, you're already familiar with something similar to this. In the lower grades, you used the pillar. All right, that's this thing over here. Now, the pillar is sort of showing you an entire essay in one spot. Compare that over here to what the map looks like. All right, same basic structure. You got this thing, and it comes down, and then it widens out. All right, so it should be very familiar to you. We're just going to build on it. So as we go forward from here into the specific parts of the essay map, keep in mind what you already know. Here's your introduction, right? Here you have a body paragraph, here's a body paragraph, here's a body paragraph, and here's a conclusion. Same thing over here, only we're going to give a little more detail and some new sounding names to some of the parts in here. But I have to emphasize this. You already have the basics of this through what you've done in the past. We're just adding more depth. All right? So, from here on out, we're going to be getting into the actual material.
We will start with me showing you an essay and giving you an overview of the parts. That way you're familiar with what I'm talking about when we go to the next presentation where you'll actually take notes on it. So, here is an essay. Now, don't worry about reading this essay or trying to get into all the detail in it. I just want to show you some of the basics that you're going to be learning. First off, notice these labels, all right? Each part in this essay has a label. In the next presentation, you're going to start to learn what these things mean. And these labels, in turn, will be used on your graphic organizers and then when you write your essay. By learning the particular labels, you'll learn how to structure an essay so that everything works. All right? You have an introductory paragraph up here. It ends with a clear thesis statement, something that can be proven, something analytical. Here it says one of the major messages in a particular novel is that people blame others in order to obtain their own goals. So you have a thesis. Now each body paragraph is going to prove that thesis. So you have a main idea. This character blames this person to get something. Next paragraph. These characters want something, so they blame someone. Third paragraph. This person blames someone, then blames someone else to get something. So you can see each of these paragraphs proves its thesis statement. Now within that paragraph, there are two ideas, supporting idea A, supporting idea B, that each help prove the main idea. All right, so this thing proves this. And then this idea that says a character is blaming someone incorrectly is then proven through this example here and this example here. These things prove this. This proves the main idea. The main idea proves the thesis. That's how the entire essay map system works. Everything in your essay, everything will prove this statement here. You'll introduce the statement in your introduction, then you'll prove it through your body paragraphs, and then at the end, you'll sum up what you said. That's the entire thing. All right? So, that's the end of this presentation that introduces you to what's going to happen. In the next presentation, you'll be taking notes, and you'll be answering some questions. So make sure you have your note sheets out and that you're ready to be actively involved as you go through the presentation. Thank you.